Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vaughn, and as you can see by the title, today I have another relaxer update for you. And if you haven't been keeping up with me on my Instagram lately, then baby do I have a surprise for you. Honey, you just wait and see. If this is your first time watching any of my relaxer updates, number one, I'll have a playlist linked in the description below so you can check out, the journey of my hair so far that I've recorded and put on YouTube for you to see. But also, I do have a way in which I do these videos. I go through the past, which is the time between, the previous relaxer and this one, what may have happened, any ups or downs, anything that happened throughout that time. I go through the present, which is a quick run through of my relaxer day and the takedown of my hair that is in this lovely wrap. And then I go through the future, which includes any plans or aspirations I may have for my hair. So without further ado, let's just get straight into today's video. So my last relaxer before this one was the 27th of July, and this last relaxer day was the 20th of November. So that was basically around 4 months plus or minus a few days. But yeah, so that's about 20 weeks. To track back a little bit, at the end of my last relaxer update video, I would have mentioned that my hairdresser really wanted me to try to stick to 3 months between my relaxers, because we were probably noticing that like stretching my relaxers for longer than that might be doing more harm than good for my hair, especially in the area of breakage. So I really was supposed to keep it down to 3 months, which I really tried to do, except when I was ready to book my appointment, she actually didn't have relaxer at the time, so like she was out of relaxer for like 2 weeks. So that kind of delayed my relaxer time, as well as then afterwards I probably just forgot, so it got pushed to around 4 months. So that's that. Now during this stretch, I really didn't do anything much with my hair again. There were no new styles, no braids, no protective styles, no cuts, no dyes. I didn't do anything with my hair like that. It really just was like real basic things. I honestly don't even recall doing much roller sets, to be honest, during this stretch. I feel like if I probably air dried a lot more often this time, I don't know. And I think that may have had an effect on my hair, because my hair really does like, I really like how my hair feels after a roller set. It really does help to like seal in those cuticles and really leave my hair feeling soft, as opposed to air dry, where even though I may apply products to of course moisturize my hair and like oils to seal in the moisture, as I run my fingers along the strand of my hair, it really doesn't necessarily feel as smooth as it would with a roller set. And yeah, so I guess I can see the effects of not doing the roller sets as I should have been. I don't know, I probably just got lazy, I have no idea. I also honestly don't recall anything really of my hair. I just know I didn't do anything major with it. So it pretty much was like a smooth run, honestly, just weekly wash days with my usual products, trying to use out what I do have. I don't think I really purchased many new conditioners to try out during this last stretch. I have come to the realization, I mean I do know that I have quite a few conditioners and like products to get through, so I really shouldn't be out here buying new things. Of course there would be some things that pop up, and I would just really want to try it. So that did happen, where I tried the Kyle's Daughter Sacred TA line. I posted my first impressions review video on that, so again, another video that will be linked below. But if you didn't see that video, just honestly real quick, didn't really like the effects that it had on my hair, and I used it twice, like consecutively. And the timing in which I used that, which was later on in my stretch, where I had more new growth, it probably really wasn't the best time to do that, because of the way it left my hair feeling, which was not really the best. It really just left my hair in a bit of a funk, and that's really not where I should have had my hair in the days or weeks before going to do a relaxer anyway. So that's really my fault. But I mean, I of course didn't expect that, I just didn't expect that from the line. So really that's not my fault, you know. You try new products and they end up being not what you expected, and so you just have to deal with the consequences of that afterwards. Oh, another thing that I was actually doing during this last relaxer, Hairlicious, she started her castor oil challenge. This week is probably about the 8th week. I probably got about 6 weeks in my older hair for once, like before the relaxer, in with the castor oil challenge. I mean, of course I'm continuing it, but we're talking about my past right now, so that's, you know, that's what I'm saying. So how did that affect my hair? Well, really, honestly, the castor oil, I mean, it did what it's supposed to do. With respect to growth, I mean, I really can't really, like, you know, measure, oh my gosh, yes, it made my hair grow more than usual. So the level I'm doing, I oil my scalp about 2 to 3 times a week and then put it in a deep conditioner as well on wash day. So in oiling my scalp so often with the castor oil, like, my new growth definitely felt more moisturized, as well as my coils were just way more defined, like, and I found myself playing with them more often because they were so defined and just felt so nice in between my fingers. I had no complaints with what that did to my hair, especially I think it actually was a great addition to my, you know, hair routine, especially coming down to the later days in my relaxer stretch, because it definitely did help to keep my new growth moisturized, which is something, you know, that you need to just maintain the health of your hair and reduce breakage, especially at that demarcation point between the old, well, the relaxed hair and the new growth natural hair. So coming closer to relaxed day now, I think this is a tradition or just a trend or a pattern that I have picked up, where I go to Glory, which is my hairdresser's name, the week before my relaxer to do a protein treatment. I usually tell her that I'm booking a protein treatment, but of course when I sit in your chair and you feel my hair, you do whatever it needs, whether it be protein or moisture, and most times it is really protein. My hair loves moisture, it needs moisture most of the time, but I mean, there's always going to be that protein moisture balance that you have to keep up with. So as usual, I went about the week before to do a protein treatment, except this time I was going to be going to Tobago for a weekend, and of course Tobago weekend means seawater, pool water. So I spoke with her and she decided that relaxing my hair before that weekend would have been the better option. So that's what we did. We did the protein treatment, and then about 2 or 3 days later I went back and I relaxed my hair, and relaxer day was on the 20th of November, as I mentioned. Now this relaxer day was a little bit different for me. Well, number one, she used a new relaxer. I really can't remember the name, but when I do, I'll just insert it here. No real reason. She said that the relaxer, she was just really excited to use it, and she found that it relaxed hair well. So she really just wanted to use it on my hair. I did have a bit of like tingling burning from the relaxer. That could be partly due to me playing in my hair even in the days before I knew I was going to get a relaxer, or it also can be due to the relaxer itself being a bit too strong for me. Now also in this relaxer day, we spoke a lot more about what I wanted to do with my hair. I feel like a lot of times coming down to the ends of my stretches, I always feel like if my ends look a hot mess, like, I'm always surprised when she decides not to trim it, because I feel like it should be trimmed. And well, this time I definitely felt like my hair needed to be trimmed, especially after using the Carol's Daughter products the like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before then. Like, I just really wasn't liking how my hair was feeling. So I knew I needed to get a trim, but I also was getting the urge to do something different to my hair. Number one, I knew my hair wasn't really in a state where it should be dyed, so I knew dyeing at that time wasn't an option. So the next thing really is to cut it. So my thought process was, depending on how much she would need to trim off for it to look good, then maybe we could just go like a little bit above and then just cut my hair, right? So that's all the thought processes that was going on in my mind during my relaxer day. Anyway, so as we got into our relaxer day, it pretty much went as normal, except with the exception of using the new relaxer. I got there, she separated my hair, based my scalp, relax my hair in sections, of course, and then after washing out and like doing whatever little treatments, condition, shampoo, etc., we just did a prelim cut so that there'll be less hair, because I mean the hair was gonna be cut off anyway, because that was where the trim was gonna happen. So she just cut that off so that there'll be less hair on my head to go under the dryer with. After coming out from the hooded dryer, then that's where we went in and, well, we cut a little bit more of my hair off. So yeah, that pretty much brings me to right now, where I'm gonna go into my takedown. I mean, I pretty much told you guys what happened. That was a surprise. I cut my hair, so let's see how it looks. So yeah guys, I cut my hair and I'm in love with it, to be honest. I really do love short hair. Like, something I realized is that it's either short or it's long, and if it's somewhere in between, then we're just gonna cut it off. So that's what it's looking like from the front. I am actually about 2 weeks post relaxer honestly. I did my own wash day. Today's Tuesday. I did my own wash day on Sunday with, you know, normal routine and a roller set. So, and I'm realizing that, I don't know if she did this on purpose, but the left side of my hair just continues to be longer than the right. So I mean, that's what that looks like from the front, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like from the back. I could barely even reach it in my hand. As always, I hope you guys saw that. Okay guys, my battery is dying, but my dog is also sounding like he's dying. Well, he's not dying, he's just being a baby. Anyway, so King, please King. Yeah, so this is my new hair guys. It's short. I told somebody that it was shoulder length. That's a lie. It's about collarbone length, because this is my collarbone and this is my length. We have short hair, and I don't know, like, I just feel like if it's just a great fresh start, I know the entire December has to happen, but I mean, you know, like fresh start January kind of vibe, but I'm a month early, and I love my fresh ends. It's just like, oh, it's just so fresh and like full and just great looking. So getting into my future, what I hope to do with my hair in the few coming months. Again, I'm gonna try to keep it to 3 months, a 3-month stretch, and as I mentioned before, I am doing the castor oil challenge from Hairlicious, and so I'm basically gonna just start it over and do it again for the duration of this 3 months. For one, I think it will be a great like test to see how long my hair can actually grow in that 3 months, with especially doing the castor oil challenge. I may not necessarily notice it, but by the time relaxer time comes around again, Glory, my hairdresser, will definitely be able to tell that my hair either grew like normal or it grew more than usual journey time. Based on like my past experiences in the last few months, I mean, my hair just really shouted at me. It put me back in my place and told me, listen, it's moisture I need, it's moisture I want. And so I'm going to try my best to, amidst like trying new products, I'm gonna definitely make sure that the products I use are moisture related, moisture targeted, because yeah, what I was thinking to do really is to become a bit more strict in my routine. So I will do like moisture deep conditions weekly with my normal wash days, and probably every like 6 weeks or something. So then I will do a protein treatment, whether I do one at home or I go to Glory to do it. I think I will really just be a bit more regimented in that sense. Talking about being more regimented, I have mentioned the Cream of Nature Plight Breakage Defense line, and in my Sephora haul, whether it's up before or after this, I mentioned that I also did get the Olaplex number 3. And so those are 2 products that are like bond treatments. So I also am going to try to implement that every other week, and then between the 2 products I'll alternate them. So I guess basically twice per month I'll be using the Cream of Nature one and then the Olaplex, because the Olaplex is also very expensive. So I might actually use the Cream of Nature one more often than the Olaplex one, but we'll see how that goes. The point is, I'm gonna be doing the bond treatment thing every 2 weeks. So that's every 2 weeks, moisture every week, and then protein treatment every 6 weeks. So that's the plan. And then of course I'm going to be doing the castor oil challenge, so that is oiling my scalp 2 to 3 times per week and then adding it in my deep conditioner when I wash my hair. So that's a lot of stuff for me to remember, but I mean, as I continue to do it just week by week, day by day, it will just become part of a routine, and so it will just become easier and easier. It'll be like nothing. I think I have spoken quite a lot for this video so far. I'm gonna wrap it up right now. I'm gonna wrap it up. But yeah, so comment down below how you are liking my new hair. I mean, I'm really into it. Y'all, I'm so sorry, but my battery is really dying and I have things to do, so I'm just gonna talk over again. And I will just continue to just give my hair what it needs, what it wants, so that we can have a great stretch this time. The aim now is really to see how long my hair can grow for the next year. This is where we are at now. I might actually go back to get this fixed because I don't know if I like it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys are excited as I am to see the growth of my hair this year. I'm gonna really try to like document it a bit more, especially on my Instagram as well. I mean, you guys will get King! Shut up! You guys, I cannot. You guys of course will get videos on YouTube, but I think it will also be quite easier and like much more pictorial to track growth on Instagram. So make sure you're following me on both platforms so that you can keep up wherever it may be. And that is it for today's video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to press the thumbs up button. Comment down below anything you noticed in this video, except for maybe my dog. Don't comment about him. Don't do it. I just ignore him. Anything hair related. And I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.